Have you ever known something was wrong before everyone else? Not because you're psychic, not because you're gifted, because you were paying attention. You noticed the signs. You felt something wasn't right. You warned people, and they laughed. And they ignored you. Told you that you were just imagining things. Well, thousands of years ago, the Greeks told a story about a woman who suffered exactly that fate. Her name was Cassandra. She could see the future, but nobody would ever believe her. And perhaps that's why her story still matters today. Because sometimes the greatest curse isn't being wrong, it's being right. Cassandra was a princess of Troy, daughter of King Priam and Queen Hecuba. She lived in one of the richest cities in the ancient world, a city protected by enormous walls, a city that believed itself invincible, and Cassandra was special. According to the myth, Apollo fell in love with her, the god of prophecy, the god of truth, the god of light. He offered her a gift, the ability to see the future. And Cassandra accepted. But when Apollo expected her love in return, she refused. Apollo couldn't take the gift back, so instead, he twisted it. He cursed her. She would always see the truth, but nobody would ever believe her. Imagine living like that. Imagine seeing disaster before it happens. Imagine warning people and knowing they will ignore you. Cassandra saw Troy's destruction long before it arrived. She saw war, death, fire, and loss. She warned her family. She warned her city. She warned everyone. But people called her mad, paranoid, emotional, dramatic. The more desperately she tried to explain what she could see, the less anyone listened. And perhaps that part feels surprisingly familiar, because many of us have experienced our own version of Cassandra's curse. No, most of us can't predict the future, but we do notice things. We notice when a relationship is falling apart. We notice when we're burning out. We notice when someone we love is struggling. We notice red flags, patterns, warning signs. Sometimes we feel them long before everyone else. And when we speak up, we're often told, "You're overthinking. You're worrying too much. Stop being negative." So we doubt ourselves. We silence ourselves. We start wondering if we're imagining it. Until eventually, the thing we saw coming arrives. And suddenly, everyone else sees it too. The relationship ends. The company collapses. The burnout becomes impossible to ignore. And we quietly think, I knew this was coming. Here's the uncomfortable truth. People don't always reject warnings because they're false. Sometimes they reject warnings because they're uncomfortable. Truth has a way of disrupting things. Truth demands action. Truth forces people to change. And change is difficult. It's much easier to dismiss the messenger. It's much easier to call someone dramatic. Much easier to pretend everything is fine. Cassandra wasn't ignored because she lacked wisdom. She was ignored because wisdom is often inconvenient. And that hasn't changed much in 3,000 years. Most people think Cassandra's story is about being ignored. I think it's about something deeper. It's about trusting yourself. Because eventually, Cassandra faced a choice. Should she stop speaking because nobody listened? Should she stop trusting what she knew? Or should she abandon herself? The tragedy of Cassandra isn't that others doubted her. The tragedy is what happens when we start doubting ourselves, when we ignore our intuition, our experience, our wisdom, and our own voice. Because sometimes the person we need to believe us most is ourselves. Cassandra's story survived for thousands of years because it speaks to something deeply human. The fear of not being heard. The loneliness of seeing what others cannot see. The frustration of speaking truth into silence. But perhaps her story offers us another lesson too. You don't need everyone to believe you. You don't need universal approval. You don't need permission to trust your own instincts. Sometimes wisdom means standing alone. Sometimes truth arrives before understanding. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is trust what you know, even when nobody else can see it yet. Because Cassandra's curse wasn't seeing the future. Her curse was waiting for everyone else to catch up. And maybe yours doesn't have to be. The hardest truth to trust is often your own.